captain, number 14, Karina Leroy. 19-50, Mariska Bayer. 16-16, Longos. 18-18, Amy Dyer. And 20-20, Lanzafi. Coach is Jos van Ranelrooy, assistant coach Dennis Noorden, and Malik Zahar. The British division plays with the following: number 4, Charlotte Moore. Number 5, Sophie Merrill. Number 8, Laura Gillis. Number 9, Juliana. Number 10, Amy Conroy. Number 12, Lucy Robinson. 14, Joy Halen. 15, Robin Love. 16, J.S. Young. 17, Madison Martin. And 18, Katie Morrow. 20, Alice McHappy. Head coach is Miguel Maquina, assistant coach Oscar Barba. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if possible for the national anthem, starting with the Netherlands.
Okay, hello and welcome to the Nations Cup 2026, and this is your women's final, Netherlands versus Great Britain, in what should be a classic game. It was the Netherlands that beat GB by 3 2 days ago, ending 67-64, and in that game Bo Kramer had a triple-double of 19 points, 13 rebounds and 13 assists. And she was electric. She's been the Netherlands' leading average point scorer, averaging 24 a game. Bayer just behind her, averaging 17. And for GB, their leading scorer is Katie Morrow, averaging 15 a game. In the previous game against the Netherlands, she only played 3 minutes, so it'll be interesting to see if she'll play some more. And then also behind Katie is Robin Love, averaging 14.7 rebounds a game. She shot 60% against the Netherlands 2 days ago. And Lucy Robinson, she had a big game, 19 points in 24 minutes, shooting 67%. And as I mentioned earlier in the tournament, you know, that two-man game of Bayer and Kramer proving so deadly. It's good to see those two work together again. Of course, Bayer was playing limited minutes at the Euros last year in Sarajevo, and the Netherlands will start with Bayer and Kramer on the floor. I say we have the starting fives. For the Netherlands, it's Arts, Kramer, De Roy, Bayer and Post. And for GB, it's Moore, Williams, Hazelden, Love and Atkin. Kramer to Bayer. And Bayer just overshoots that one there. And this GB lineup very mobile with the likes of Williams, Hazelden, and Moore on the floor Williams cuts to the basket and gets it to go. Here is Kramer. Arts at the top, wide open. Nothing but net. GB seemingly happy to let Arts take that. And here's Atkin averaging 10 a game. That one's off the mark. GB do have the option to run 2 1s, a 2.5 and 2 4.5s, but they opt to go for the more mobile lineup with 2 2.5s. Bayer. And Post at the top. Goes off the back iron. As you may notice, the Netherlands missing one key figure in Jitske Visser. And De Roy gets that one to go. De Roy with great patience on that shot. One of the most experienced players on this Dutch side, the 6-time Paralympian. And here is Atkin. Hazelden. And Atkin back inside to Hazelden, but it's off the mark. Not quite sure if Hazelden was expecting that. Netherlands lead by 2. Here's Kramer. Inside to De Roy, and De Roy. That one's too hard off the glass. It's collected by Atkin. And in the previous game against GB, Kramer had to do a lot of the heavy lifting, a triple-double. 19 points, 13 rebounds, 13 assists. Atkin keeps it in play. Williams at the top, and it will not go. Netherlands forcing GB to take that tough shot. Kramer. Too hard, but Bayer collects. And the putback. And that is why this Dutch team is so deadly. As you see there, if Kramer misses a shot, Bayer is right there to pick it up. And here's Robin Love. She was 1 rebound away from a double-double in the game against the Dutch 2 days ago. 14 points, 9 rebounds. And Love launches a 3, bang! And GB bring it to a 1-point game. And Love very confident to shoot that shot from range. Kramer. Inside to Post. It gets blocked. And here comes Williams. Loses possession, Netherlands ball. De Roy from the baseline. And here comes Love. Finds Atkin. Atkin yet to make a mark in this game. And the shot, I believe, Netherlands player may have got a hand on that. Intercepted by Hazelden. Williams inside to Atkin. It's a missed opportunity for GB. 1 point game. Kramer. Again, too hard off the glass. One thing players have told me about the rings on the basket are quite unforgiving. A lot of bounce on these rings here in Cologne. As Love cuts to the lane. Gets it to go. Nice baseline cut there from Love. And GB by 1. We saw it in the game, the group game earlier. Whenever Netherlands had the lead taken away from them, they always looked calm and composed and fought back to regain it. Even when GB tried to come back at the end, they always remained calm. And that's a lovely pick and roll from Bayer and De Roy. Textbook. Netherlands by 1. Love swings to Moore, and Moore lets it fly. Bayer fading away. Short. Was off the mark that time, but you see Bayer just, wherever she catches the ball, she just towers over everyone else. And it's great to see her back playing some decent minutes. It's intercepted by the Orange Lions, and they'll look to head to Ottawa and three-peat their World Championship title. They are the most dominant team in the women's game right now. Multiple-time European, Paralympic and World Champions. Kramer. Arts at the top. Bang! That's a long-range 2 from Ilse Arts, the 1.5 classification player. Williams. And it's great interception there from De Roy. So where the pass was going over to Moore and quickly got there. Of course, De Roy, a 3-point classification player, very mobile as Kramer loses possession. Foul is going to go against Charlotte Moore, her first personal. And subs coming in for the Netherlands. Zina Wimmenhoever replacing Bayer. So even though Bayer is playing more minutes, Netherlands still looking to rest her when they can. And this was the moment in the previous game where wherever Bayer was off the floor, GB tried to capitalise as much as they could. But obviously in that previous game, when Bayer was off the floor, Kramer carried the load. As I assume she'll look to do the same after this timeout. Right now it's a 3-point lead for the Netherlands, 10-7. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first. As Kramer cuts to the lane, or cuts through the lane I should say, and gets the bucket. Netherlands by 5. And here's Hazelden. Hazelden leading the way for GB in assists, averaging 6 a game. She goes all the way and is met by Wimmenhoover, who clearly had the mismatch. Kramer to Wimmenhoover, and she makes an immediate impact. Great to see Wimmenhoover step up in the absence of Bayer. I think that's something the Netherlands have needed for a number of years, as the majority of the offense came from the likes of Kramer and Bayer. 7-point lead for the Netherlands. Foul is on DeRoy. GB ball. First personal on DeRoy. First team foul. 14 on the shot clock. Moore wide open. Can't get that one to fall. And here is DeRoy. It's going to be an offensive foul on Kramer. 49 seconds left in the first. Love. Finds Hazelden. Over to Love. And Love gets it to go. Netherlands slowing this one down, wanting to get a good shot off to end the quarter. Kramer inside to Arts, and it's picked up by Love. 3 seconds left, and Love heaves. And at the end of the first, it's a 5-point lead for the Netherlands, 14-9. And Love leading the way with 7. Williams with the other 2.
Don't sleep right now on the halftime break because I'm going to find 2 winners for 2.
Spread out scores from the Dutch. Arts with 4. Kramer with 2. DeRoy with 2. Bayer with 2. And Post with 2. As here we see the stats. Netherlands shooting 41%, 7 of 17. GB just 3 of 11 from the field. Sorry, from 2-point range, I should say. Netherlands averaging 4 more rebounds than GB, and here we see that the scores, again, spread out scores from the Dutch. Arts leading the way with 4, and chip-ins from everyone else. Love leading the way, 7 points, 2 rebounds. 8 points in the paint for the Dutch compared to just 2 for GB. GB still running Love and the 2.5s. They switch Carrigill and Robinson in. Robinson, who had 19 points in 24 minutes against the Dutch, shot 67%. And Kramer, Womenhoover gets fouled on the shot. And Womenhoover adds 2 for the Dutch. They're back up by 7. And Love gets it to go tough finish inside. Fielense into the game for the first time for the Dutch. Made her senior debut at the Euros last year. Womenhoover. Arts once again at the top. She's been fairly successful. Misses that one that time, but has knocked them down comfortably in this game, and the foul is going to go against Robinson. Her first personal. Kramer. Arts and DeRoy wide open. Costly miss there for the Dutch. It's a 5-point game. And here is Williams. Off the glass for Williams. And just like that, it's a 1-possession game. And Womenhoover with the immediate reply. Teams going back and forth. Hazelden to Love, dishes to Williams. And Williams again gets the shot to go at an awkward angle there. Lovely high arc. And teams trading baskets back and forth. GB seemingly more confident whenever Bayer is off the floor. And Womenhoover can't get that one to fall. Offensive rebound by DeRoy, and there's Kramer with the putback. And Kramer just able to crash the paint, find herself exactly where she's needed. And DeRoy with a lovely assist. Williams once again in transition. And Kramer a 3 off the back iron. And Kramer collects the rebound. DeRoy baseline. And it rattles out. Love collects. Love leading the way for GB in rebounds, averaging 7 a game. And Love. Robinson, pump fake. 3-second call. Three-point lead, Netherlands, 1 possession game. Arts over to Wimmenhoover, and it will not go. Williams to Love, works the way around. Inside to Carrigal, Carrigal back out to Robinson, Robinson goes off the back iron, bit too much power on that one. And GB keep it in play. Love. Robinson again, inside Hazelden. Strong finish there from the very mobile Joy Hazelden. And it's a 1-point game. Here is Korver, the most experienced Dutch player in the team, 7-time Paralympian. Korver gets it to go. Robinson over to Love. Carrigal. Back to Robinson. And nothing but net for Lucy Robinson. She's grown so much in confidence as a shooter, especially over the past season. Korver. Bayer fading away. Possibly knocked off balance there. Love finds Hazelden. Over to Love, sorry. And the shot is off the mark for Love. Korver. Over to Wimmenhoover. Wimmenhoover. And it will not go. Interesting to see the Dutch rest Kramer. Love to Carrigal. Back over to Williams. Williams has to fire. She slightly rushed that shot. Had to, really. Bayer over to Wimmenhoover. She has to almost hook shot that shot, I should say. And the Dutch struggling to get those easy looks. Here's Robinson inside to Carrigal. Carrigal facing away from the basket, gets that one to go. And GB take the lead by 1. That forces the Dutch to call a timeout. Just Van Rangelrooy and Dennis Knoll want to talk it over. Always big shout out to Dennis Knoll, the new Dutch assistant coach. And GB are up by 1, 2:20 to go in the first half. Right now, GB are winning this quarter 14-8. Wimmenhoover leads the way for the Dutch with 6, Arts with 4, and Kramer with 4. Love has 9 for GB, Williams on 8. Kramer back onto the floor. So the Dutch running the lineup with Kramer and Bayer. And Arts once again at the top. She's been crucial for the Netherlands from that top spot. And again, she's left wide open. She's now got 6 points personal. Love, Robinson, and it's going to be a foul against Arts. Robinson, well guarded by Kramer. She resets her chair positioning and makes it. One point lead in favour of GB. Minute and change to go in the half. Kramer driving. Korver at the top. And it's GB that come away with it. Here's Love. And the pass was intended for Robinson, but it's a turnover. Williams tried to get there. 43 seconds to go in the half. Corver. Arts, and it's batted away by Williams. Timeout called by the Netherlands. 25 seconds to go in the half. They trail by 1. Love. Swings to Hazelden, wide open on the baseline. Bang. And that'll bring an end to the half. GB up by 3, 27-24. As Hazelden sinks that, she was left wide open. Great find from Love. As Hazelden is up to 6 points personal. 3 of 5 from the field. And GB win that second quarter by 8, 18-10. Here we see the stats. GB shooting 50% from 2-point range, 12 of 24. Netherlands, 11 of 32, 34%. Arts has had a very efficient game, 6 points personal, 3 of 6 from the field. Quiet half for Cramer on just 4 points. And an even quieter half for Bayer on just 2 points. You see Love leading the way for GB, 9 points, 4 rebounds. Williams, 8 points, 2 rebounds. No player in double figures in this game. Very low scoring but intense affair. And we're going to be taking a short break, back with you in around about 13 minutes. Okay, so we are about to get back underway. It's GB that lead by 3 at the moment, 27-24. GB shooting 50% from 2, 12 of 24. Netherlands at 34%, 11 of 32. And this should be a very close affair. Low scoring, but very intense. No player in double figures as of yet. Oh. Netherlands in the white, GB in the dark blue. Here is Kramer. Kramer just missed that last play there. And it will be Netherlands' possession. Kramer inside to De Roy. De Roy holds it strong. Shot does not make the mark. Here's Love leading the way for GB with 9. Williams. Firing, and it will not go. And De Roy, lovely scoop. Great find there from Kramer. And Netherlands bring it back to within 1. Love inside to Hazelden. Not enough height on that one. Robinson at the elbow. And that was a great feed there from Williams. Arts, she's shooting 50%. Beyer inside, and Beyer gets fouled. Foul's going to go against Williams. Beyer just on 2 points in this game so far. And Beyer, widely regarded as the greatest female player in the game of wheelchair basketball. Her legend is up there with the likes of Patrick Anderson. And the first is short, of course. Beyer played limited minutes in the Euros last year. And still working her way back to 100%. She makes the second. It's been a really quiet game for Beyer. GB by 2. Williams. Lovely hook pass to Love. Carrigill finds Robinson. Robinson heavily guarded by post. Needs to adjust her chair. And the shot is short for Love. Unsure if Hart's got a hand on that there. Be interesting to see if GB bring their leading average point scorer Katie Morrow into the game. She hasn't played in this one, and she only played 3 minutes against the Dutch in the group game. as Kramer works away inside, guarded by Love, but Kramer makes no mistake from there. Kramer now on 6 points personal. And there's going to be a technical foul on the coach of Great Britain, Miguel Vaquero. So Kramer to the line. She was extremely efficient from the line in the group game. Shot 75% from the line, 9 of 12 free throws. And makes no mistake with that one. 9 of Kramer's 19 points in the group game came from the line. Netherlands retake the lead by 1. Just to reiterate, the technical foul was on Miguel Vaquero, the coach of GB. Robinson. Cargill looks to find Hazelden, passes off the mark. And Bayer gets that one to go. Was looking for the foul, didn't get it. An unbelievable prowess to force that one up. Netherlands by 3. Hazelden to Love. And rattles out for Love. Bayer. And it's collected by Robinson, kept in by GB. Bayer tried to get a hand on it, and now Love pressured by Arts. And it's going to be an 8-second call. Dutch possession. Timeout called. GB, they trail by 3. Netherlands are winning this quarter so far, 8-2. And you know, it's really a repeat of the group game. You know, GB taking the lead in the second and fourth quarters, but Netherlands coming back strong in the first and third. Just to recap, Netherlands won the first quarter 14-9. GB won that second quarter 18-10. And right now, Netherlands are leading 8-2 in this third quarter. Kramer is up to 7 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. And Bayer 5 points, 3 rebounds. Foul is on Williams. Her first personal. It's going to be the fourth on GB. as Williams clear lane, can't get that to fall. Costly miss there for GB. Going to be a foul against the Netherlands. Just like to issue a correction. Third team foul on GB, not fourth. GB on 3, Netherlands on 1 in this quarter. 5.5 to go. Hazelden finds Love. Back to Hazelden. And Hazelden can't get that one to fall. GB struggling to find easy shots. Kramer driving on Carrigill and draws the foul. That's going to be GB's fourth. And Kramer to the line. Morrow into the game for the first time for GB. She's been averaging 15 a game in this tournament. Played just 3 minutes against the Dutch a couple of days ago. And Love off the glass. 2-point game. DeRoy is off the mark, picked up by Kramer. Kramer from range, knocks down the long two. Williams over to Morrow. Morrow met by Bayer. And a travel called. Dutch possession. GB have kept this 2.5 lineup on the entirety of the game, alongside Robin Love as Arts gets it to go. GB do have the option of running 2 1s and 2 4.5s alongside a 2.5. And Williams finds Love. Morrow. Foul is going to go against Morrow, her first personal. That's going to be the 5th team foul on GB. So 2 free throws to come for Kramer. She's got 10 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists in this game in just over half of the game. 2 more to come. First one rattles out. Kramer, a 2-time world champion and 2-time Paralympic champion. puts Netherlands up by 7. Hazelden wide open, gets it to go. Kramer goes for a 3. It's short. Rebound Williams. Williams back to Morrow. Morrow holds it high. Pump fake. It's short. Well guarded by Kramer. GB keep possession. Here's Hazelden. Love firing. Off the mark. Morrow yet to find her touch in this game. DeRoy inside to Arts. Arts dishes back out to Kramer. And DeRoy at the top, driving. Big offensive rebound from post. Arts resets, finds Bayer, and it will not fall. I see Robin Love and Laurie Williams' family in the crowd as Morrow can't get the reverse. Kramer. DeRoy, wide open, off the back iron, gets her own rebound. And Arts, lovely cut from Arts. She's been the standout player for the Dutch in this game. As here is Love. Arts now up to 10 points personal. 5 of 8 from the field. Moore. Good to see Moore back into the game. And some miscommunication on the pass. Here is Kramer finding DeRoy. DeRoy picked up by Conroy. Here's Wimmenhoover with the putback. Love. Gets that one to go. GB changing their lineup. They're running 1-1-3-5-4-4-5. And that will bring an end to the third. Netherlands lead 42-35, a 7-point lead, the Dutch, with 10 minutes left to play. Netherlands win that quarter 18-6. Pardon me, 18-8, excuse me. And here we see the stats. Netherlands 36% from the field, from 2-point range, 18 of 49. GB at 43%, 16 of 37. A lot more shot attempts from the Dutch. And the Dutch also being very efficient from the line, 6 of 9. And here we see the Top scorers leading the way in the game is Robin Love, 13 points, 7 rebounds. Williams still on 8 points and 6 points for Lucy Robinson for the Dutch. Bo Kramer leading the way with 11 points, 8 rebounds. Arts on 10 points, a very efficient 5 of 8 from the field for the 1.5 classification player. Final 10 minutes. The Dutch lead by 7. They limited GB to just 8 points in that quarter. Fairly quiet games from Kramer and Bayer, although Kramer does lead the way for the Dutch with 11 and Bayer just with 5. It's very uncharacteristic from those two players. And of course, both teams look ahead to the World Championships in Ottawa, starting in September. And they'll be alongside some top contenders such as Canada, USA, and China. As Love lines up a 3, it's short. Here is Kramer. Kramer will look to extend. He's 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Wimmenhoover, it will not go. And GB continue to run this 3-big lineup alongside Charlotte Moore and Sophie Carrigill. Love. Conroy. Has to fire way off balance. And the Dutch will look to exploit the 2 1-pointers on the floor. Kramer, it will not go. Rebound Love. Possession stays with Netherlands. Possession stays with GB, 10 on the shot clock. Robinson fading away. Carrigill. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Lack of awareness there from GB. Corver, Wimmenhoover inside. It's short. And the Dutch will be hunting down those mismatches. Here comes Conroy. Robinson draws the foul and 1 for Robinson. And that takes Robinson up to 8 points. Robinson, the 2-time Paralympian, recently won a Commonwealth gold medal with Team England. Cannot get the bonus bucket. It was slightly rushed. But it remains a 5-point game in favour of the Dutch. I'm very, very looking forward to their World Championship group game against the US. Meanwhile, here is Wimmenhoover. And it's going to be a 3-second call on the Dutch. 7.5 to go in the game. Robinson fading away, it rattles out. Corver on. Miscommunication on the pass that was meant for post. Carrigan up the floor to Robinson. Robinson, no one there. Gets it to go. 3-point ball game. And similar to 2 days ago, GB bring it back to a one possession game. Will history repeat itself, and will the Dutch keep their calm, or will we see the tide turn? Still 7 minutes to go. And the miscommunication from Corver created that fast break for GB. Thank you to everyone tuning in on the Cologne 99ers YouTube channel and the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to both channels. Of course, it's great that IWBF Europe are now collaborating with the Cologne 99ers on the Nations Cup. It's always a great tournament here in Cologne, and crucial for these teams to make the final tweaks before the World Championships in Ottawa. Corver swings to Wimmenhoover. Interesting that the Dutch don't run by her in this endgame situation. Kramer to Wimmenhoover. Wimmenhoover. It's short. And it's rebounded by Love. Conroy. Robinson holds it strong, faces away from the basket. Doesn't quite get the right positioning. And the Netherlands. It's batted away by Love. GB still running this three big lineup. Love. And with the Dutch being arguably the most dominant team in women's wheelchair basketball history, it's always a mental game for whoever their opponents are, as Robinson sinks that one. 1 point ball game. Under 6 minutes to go. Corver inside. Corver doesn't quite get the right angle. It's picked up by Robinson. Here's Love. Moore gets it over the half. Back to Love. Love. Robinson. Conroy. Conroy. It will not go. Here is Kramer. Arts. Wimmenhoover. And a complete miscommunication there from Arts. I believe she was looking for either Kramer or Corver. Neither of them was expecting it. And that forces a turnover. Love, Moore holds it strong, one-handed finish from Moore. Crucial finish. And great composure from Charlotte Moore, the one-pointer, to catch that. GB by 1. DeRoy. Kramer over Robinson and 1. Kramer delivers when the Dutch need her the most, and Beyer back onto the floor. And Kramer, usually a killer from the free throw line. Shot 9 of 12, 75% in the group game. Netherlands by 1, chance to be up by 2. Kramer. It rattles out. Commentator's curse there. Spoke too soon. He's getting aggressive here on the floor. Foul goes against DeRoy. Netherlands' second team foul. Conroy. Inside to Cargill. And Cargill gets the finish. Textbook pick and roll. GB by 1. Under 4 minutes to go. It's clutch time for the Dutch. DeRoy. Kramer. Tough finish over Robinson. Unbelievable finish there. Perfect height on that ball. Netherlands back up by 1, back and forth. Here we go. This is what you want in a final. Lovely stuff. And Love with the lovely screen there from Moore. Puts GB up by 1. As Arts cuts to the basket, no good. Robinson up the floor. Robinson, pass, finds Love. Love gets the layup to go. Great composure from Love. GB by 3. 3 minutes left. One possession game. Here come the Orange Lions. Kramer composed. Bang! Nothing but nets. Netherlands bring it to within 1. Cargill. Love. Swings to Robinson. Robinson, Moore. The path from Moore gets cut off. GB keep possession. Love. Love gets it to go. 3-point lead, GB. 2:10 remaining. DeRoy. At the elbow. DeRoy. It's short. Love with the rebound. Robinson. And it's good. GB by 5. 1:47 remaining. Netherlands call a timeout. GB are winning this quarter 18-6. As we saw in the third, Netherlands limited GB to just 8 points, winning that quarter 18-8. Right now, GB are limiting the Netherlands to just 6 points in this quarter. They're winning 18-6. Kramer has 17 points, 8 rebounds, alongside 6 assists. Arts with 10 points. Love up to 19 points, 11 rebounds. Robinson's got 14. Kramer shooting 53% from the field, 7 of 13. And Love, 9 of 17, 52%. Robinson, 7 of 9, 77%. 1:47 remaining, it's clutch time for the Dutch. De Roy will inbound. They trail by 5, 2-possession game. De Roy swings to Bayer. Bayer holds it strong. Bayer delivers nothing but net. 3-point game. Conroy picked up by Bayer. Foul goes against Bayer. And you could see the frustration from Bayer when she committed that foul. Third team foul on the Netherlands. 1:24 remaining, GB ball. They lead by 3. Love swings to Conroy. Conroy to Robinson. Robinson draws the foul and one. Fourth team foul on the Netherlands. 1 to come for Robinson. This could put GB up by 6. It's short. Kramer with the rebound. Still a 2-possession game. Minute and change remaining. Kramer finding Bayer. Bayer gets it to go. 3-point game. 1-possession game. 1:04 remaining. Conroy. Robinson finds Conroy. Conroy has to put it up, and it rattles out. Bayer collects. 3-point game. Kramer goes for a 3. Kramer! The 3 doesn't go. It's going to be GB possession. 26 on the game clock. Robinson finds Conroy. Love guarded by Bayer. Conroy wide open, gets it to go. And it's going to be a timeout. 12 seconds left. GB by 5. Netherlands call the timeout. 12.3 on the clock. Dutch possession. They trail by 5. 12 seconds left. De Roy lines up a 3. Off the back iron. Kramer can't get the putback. .7 left. Kramer a 3. Won't go. And Cargill's fouled. 0.5 on the clock. It's going to be the 15th foul on the Netherlands, so that will send Cargill to the line. Cargill makes the first. Second is short, but that will be the game. GB take the win by 6. GB 58, Netherlands 52. And GB, this will give them great confidence heading into Ottawa. They finally overcome the Netherlands. After trying so hard for many years, they win that fourth quarter 22-10. They end the game shooting 51% from 2, 27 of 52. Netherlands just 36%, 23 of 63. As great as this, as we see the top scorers of the game, Robin Love, 19 points, 11 rebounds. Bo Kramer, 17 points, 10 rebounds. 10 points for Arts. A quiet game for Mariska Beyer. This will give GB great confidence heading into Ottawa, overcoming the Netherlands. However, this is just a preparation tournament, so plenty of time for the Netherlands to go back to the drawing board and prepare as Ottawa begins in September. Of course, Netherlands will have a massive group game against the USA, and GB's toughest opponent in their group will be Canada. GB take the win by 6, 58-52. Coming up at 4:30 local time in roughly 1 hour, the men's final. GB versus Germany.